Hello, you amazing people. International greeting time coming. Ready? Hola, aloha, ciao, salut, ni hao, namaste, ohayo, yagomasma, здравствуйте, привет, buna, dzień dobry, sziasztok, hello, xin chao, yobosio, tere, salam alaikum, saskriyaka, marhaban, merhaba, welcome everyone. My name is Brunel, for those of you who are new, who don't know who I am. So Makeup Obsession, the people, the company name is Makeup Revolution, but as part of that, the label Obsession Makeup has got landed a whole host of makeup palettes. Another video coming up tomorrow with another 2 palettes. They had a range of stuff, and I actually looked at this palette. There were 2 other palettes as well. I was in 2 minds, but then I decided with this one because I felt that if this one said buy me more than the others. So this is the Belle Jorden makeup, collaboration. Personally, I don't know who Belle Jorden is. Never heard of this person at all. So when I'm doing a review, for anybody who loves or hates Belle Jorden, this is not about the person. This is simply about the palette. So I have to get that out of the way because there are people on YouTube who cry out and say they want honest reviews. And if you say you don't like something and they don't like that person, they're happy to clap and say yeah. If you say you don't like something and then they really love the person who created it or helped create it, then they come down on you like a ton of bricks and start talking about you insulting that person. I don't do insulting individuals on my channel. If you want drama, you need to go somewhere else on a drama channel, because you're never going to see me on this channel sitting here slating any one individual unless something has happened personally with me and I've got personal experience and then I can voice that opinion. But other than that, I don't do kind of insulting people. So when I do my reviews, I am fair to every single person. I don't go and watch other people's reviews first and then come back, because I want my review to be authentic, to be my own opinion. So this review is also part of a first impression. Great. So I just wanted to get that out of the way for some people who get a bit confused and get a bit hyped up and want to type bye. But with that being said, yes, it is the palette. The cost is £10. It has 16 eyeshadows in total, and of those 16, the weight of them is 1.30 grams, or for you Americans over there, it is 0.046 ounces. It is cruelty-free, vegan, and also has a shelf life of 12 months. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the swatches and then I'll show you the demo. First shade is Starlight, which is that one here. But there's not much I can say. It's not a shade that I can use myself anyway, but it's okay. Next shade is Glow Baby Glow, and to be honest, it does not glow and it doesn't reflect its name. The next shade is Pops, which is really warm on the skin when you put it on the eyes, as you will see later on, because I'm doing this after having already done my eye makeup, but it's not bad. Then you've got the next shade, which is Bear, and it's gold and it's okay. Then you've got the one of the best so far of the matte shades, and that is Sagittarius. It is kind of flaky, but it's also soft as well. I'm trying to work out the right words to use for it. Then you've got next one, which is Sassy, which is really on the skin. It's okay, it's nice, a bit meh. Then you've got the next shade, which is Hot Sauce. It is pigmented on the skin. I only went over this once. I didn't have to go back again at all. Then you got, I think, one of the best one here. Next one, my favorite shade, which is Queen. It is super pigmented, but it is a beautiful shade. I love it. Then you have got next one, which is 1706. And that's this shade here. Again, it's sort of almost like powdery is the right way to describe it, but it's really also very soft at the same time. Then you have Mama's Girl, which is, I think it doesn't really show properly, and it's really underwhelming, to be honest. And then you've got the next one here, which is Magic, which, although it's okay on the skin, I can bet you that once you apply it on the eyes, it will really pop. Then you've got the next one here, which is So Cute, so cute. And it's super pigmented. Again, didn't have to go over it again, just did it once. Then the next shade is Miami. As you can see, it's very well pigmented. Then again, the matte, very, very pigmented, is number 13 itself. And then you've got the glitter one, which is a really, really glittery shade here. And that is AF. And then the final shade is Lola, which is... it's kind of starts off as really pigmented, but as you can see, as it goes further, it becomes a bit more patchy. But actually, as swatches go, these are the one amongst the best I've had for Makeup Revolution, and I do get a lot of Makeup Revolution stuff, and some of them are really you know, kind of when it comes to swatches, they're really bad. But this is the whole palette actually swatched fairly well. Actually, really impressed. Alrighty, before we get started, don't mind the ashy kind of face. I'm in between foundations. The foundation I'm wearing is the Sleek Lifeproof foundation. I've got color number 18 on my skin at the moment. I usually wear color number 19, but now because the weather's changing, number 19 is a little bit dark. And this one is a tiny little bit, you know, too light. Give it about a month or so, it will start blending in better. All right, so the first shade I'm going to start off with is Pops, and then I'm just gonna apply that all over the top of my lid, and let's just see if there is a lot of fallout, so, and see how much gets taken into the brush. Not bad actually. And Pop has clearly got a little bit of glitter in it. I wish it didn't have the glitter parts in it. I prefer that if you either it's a matte shade or it's a glitter shade. I don't like the little specks of glitter inside the matte shade, but we shall see how much color payoff there is. Ooh, okay, there's a lot of color. There's a lot. Ooh, it's very pigmented. Really well pigmented. And it blends very easily. And by the way, on my eyes, I've got the NARS Soft Matte Concealer in the color medium dark chestnut. And all I did was, after applying that with my fingers all over my lid and my eye, I then used a brush to just pat it all down to make sure everything's matte, and that was it. So as a transition shade, actually it's quite well pigmented. It's a really nice color. I'm going to try and see if I can build it up as well. Yeah, definitely buildable. Before I move on to the next shade, the brush I was using, the Makeup Addiction, is just says expert blending brush, and they're super cheap, and they're okay actually as brushes go. They're not the best of the best, but they're okay actually. They're quite decent. Yeah, so that's it. This is the brush. Moving on to another one, a different brush this time. This one is from BH Cosmetics, and this is the number 6 brush, and I love these brushes. They are just really great brushes to have. And next shade I'm gonna go for is Hot Sauce. Get the sauce. I got the sauce. The hot sauce. Actually, hot sauce. Woo! We tapped it twice, and there's a lot on the brush. Let's see how much. Okay, there's a little bit. It's a bit fluffy, but not too much. But there is, you are going to get a bit of fallout actually, so you have to be gentle with it. But tapping it in again, wow. Actually, there's a lot of color payoff there. Just going to start from the outer. Oh, whoa. That is pigment. Look at that. Hopefully that is picked up by the camera, but I can tell you it really is pigmented actually. This is a pow color. Pow. Moving on to my favorite shade out the whole palette. It is Queen. It is a beauty of a color. My only problem and my only gripe again is the glitter in there. I think that this should have been either just matte shade, or if this had been a shimmer shade or even a metallic one, it would have been a beautiful color. I mean, it's just stunning. I love this color. But we're going to see what it's like, and just tapping it, right, it hasn't got as much fallout as the others so far, but clearly if you keep, you know, if you're not gentle, then obviously you're going to waste a lot of product. And I'm just going to just concentrate that on in the crease and the outer corner of my eye. Okay, so I was thinking I'm not seeing a lot of color payoff here. Let me try and tap it and see. Okay. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. All right, Brunel. Calm down, love. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. It is really pigmented. But I just wish I didn't have the blooming glitter all over. Honestly, to be fair, I'm a little bit biased towards glitter. I'm not a fan of glitter, so that might affect that opinion. But I just think if I want to go for example, I want to go for a matte look and I want to use this, and this is the color I would see myself using all the time, then I'm going to really find it annoying that I have to put up with the damn glitter. Now there's more fallout, actually. But yeah, I was going to put that on the inner corner as well. I might actually concentrate that as also on the inner corner of the eye. And then blend. Right, although Queen is a beauty, actually I've changed my mind. There is quite a lot of fallout with it. Initially when you start, you think, oh, that's not so bad. Once you start tapping in, if you go back in, there is actually more fallout than the others so far. I've had to kind of like blow away and all the extra bits have fallen out. But yeah, and then as to the glitter, I can see a little bit of specks of glitter on my face, which is part of the reason my gripe when it comes to glitter. So this is more of a do your eyes first and then makeup afterwards, kind of, and base afterwards kind of a palette if you're going to be using those with glitter in them. Okay, so the next shade I'm going to go for is a shimmer shade, and I'm not too sure which look I'm going to go for. Do you know what? I'm going to go for Sassy, and I'm going to try using my finger first and see how much color payoff there is. That's not bad at all, actually. Ooh. And I'm just going to try and drag it along to see whether that works better. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm quite impressed, actually. I think just tapping it doesn't work. But if you drag it a bit, it should work better. So I'm going to go for Glow, baby. Yeah. Glow. I'm just going to tap Glow, baby in the middle and see. Hopefully this works out. I never ever plan any of my looks. I never know what's going to work. I just try it out and see what happens. But yeah, you can see there's a more shine there. Just concentrating that in the center of my eye so I can make it pop. Yeah, pop. Never mind, Brunel. But you can see the difference. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is finish off the rest of my face off camera. Underneath my eyes, I'm going to start off with hot sauce. Yes, hot sauce. And then after that, just closer to my my eye line, in my waterline, so to say, I'm going to have Queen, which is a bit suspect considering it's got glitter, so I'm hoping I'm not going to get the glitter in my eye and irritate my eye, but that's the aim. And then I'll just give you my final thoughts on the palette itself. So back in a mo. And there you have it. This is my face all done. So conclusion wise, would I recommend this palette? Absolutely. It is a lovely palette. You know, even as you saw by the swatches themselves, they were actually not bad at all. And to be honest, as you guys know, I mean, you've watched my videos, I do quite a lot of Makeup Revolution stuff, and it's the same company that will do Makeup, you know, Obesession. And I love the design on it, and it's really, really pretty. And you can create lots of different versatile looks with this palette. And for £10, it is a great palette. And what I was so impressed about were actually the mattes more than anything else. The mattes were so well pigmented, even whilst I was doing the swatches. More often than not, as you guys have seen, when I do the swatches, they're very suspect. Some of them are a bit patchy, but usually what it ends up transferring is that when you apply them to the eyes, they work really, really well. The difference with this palette, what I'm finding is that actually a lot of them, I mean, I think one or two colors were a bit, you might have needed to go over them, but actually the majority of them, the mattes were actually one swipe, and that was enough to actually get a color payoff. And when it came to actually putting them on your eyes, the colors were there. They're easy to blend. And on top of anything else, it is affordable. So what else can I say? If you haven't already got these similar colors to these, then I would say definitely worth buying. You can buy it online, or you can also buy it at Boots. That's where I got mine. You pop in there, and they've got a fantastic counter there with all sorts of makeup revolution, not makeup revolution, makeup obsession, and they've got all the new stuff there right down on display. So do pop down there and have a look. As to when it's going to be available in the US, I'm not too sure. There is actually a warning. There was something that I wanted to actually share with everyone here. For those of you who are in the US, I did see something here which says that shades number 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, and 14 contain a colorant not approved for the eye area in the US. So I don't know what that means. I don't know whether that means that they can't sell this particular version in the US because those colorants are in there and it doesn't pass the US kind of safety testing. So that's not allowed for closer to the eyes. But I don't know. You'd have to contact Makeup Revolution and ask them if this is going to be available in the US because of those colorants, or it may be that maybe they've changed the formula for those which are going to be sold in the US. I don't know. So I just thought I'd let you guys know because I just remembered. As usual, thank you very much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you haven't already. And if you have got constructive criticism, I don't mind. I am learning and I would enjoy to do that. But if you're just there to be, vent and do whatever you want to be doing, make yourself feel better, this is not the place for it. Go find a therapist, all right? Yes, go somewhere else. Yeah, that's it. Bye.